Hey YouTube, Aliskin Studios here. Last video I made was on criticizing bad religious ideas. And it was shortly after the Bill Maher, Ben Affleck, and Sam Harris debacle on Real Time. And one of the things that had bothered me and that has kind of stayed with me since then was the apologetics, the Muslim apologetics that claim that, well, if you're going to go out and kill people and say you're doing it, for Islam, then you're not a real Muslim because Islam is a religion of peace. But yesterday, 12 cartoonists or cartoonists and people who worked at Charlie Hebdo in Paris were assassinated in cold blood, and 11 more, four of which were critically injured. And right now I'm thinking, not only is it disgusting as an act, but I'm finding it even more disgusting, to hear people trying to defend that. I hear a lot of apologetics in the media claiming that, well, after France has supported Israel and what Israel did to the Palestine, and the whole time I'm thinking, what the fuck did these 12 cartoonists have to do with foreign fucking policy? I mean, seriously. If if you don't like some country's foreign policy, that means you can go kill anyone in that country that pisses you off? Because disagreement in foreign policy is a good enough reason to kill people? If I were American, that would sound so ironic right now, but I'm not. So, I mean, I'm thinking of the families of those people that were assassinated. And I'm thinking, how do they feel about, you know, their family members being killed for a fucking cartoon that somebody didn't like, that some religious fucknut somewhere didn't enjoy, or thought was an insult to his religion? The concept of legitimizing murdering someone as being an appropriate and equal punishment for religious caricature is, in 2015, fucking mind-boggling to me. I don't want to laugh at this because it's not fucking funny. I mean, I'm thinking, if it were my family members, if it were my brother or my sister that had gotten killed by some fucking religious fuckwad because he didn't like a drawing that he or she did, I fuck, I don't know where I'd go. I don't know how far I'd lose it. I don't know when my thirst for vengeance would be quenched, because they didn't hurt anybody by drawing cartoons, but somebody sure hurt them, and it hurt me and everybody else around them that loved them. So, I mean, if for some religious people, exerting violence on others because you felt offended, well, that's a two-way street. And I cannot believe that in this day and age, after everything, all the wars, thousands of years of them, that they have not understood that violence begets violence. So what are they going to say next time that, a bunch of a group of Muslims get jumped in France in a street in a neighborhood somewhere and get the fuck beaten daylights fucking shit kicked out of them? They're gonna go, well, look at the fucking Islamophobia over there. And it's not going to be Islamophobia. It's going to be pure and strict response to that kind of violence that we're seeing right now. I mean, I'm not advocating it in any way, shape, or form. I don't know what I would do if I were in that situation. I just know that it's really not a situation that I would want to be placed in. And I'd like to offer my sympathy to the family members and loved ones of everybody that was injured during the attack. And I also um, would like to find a way to exert the frustration that I feel right now. I'm thinking, I seriously think the Quran is an evil book. I seriously think that its teachings are not evil in the biblical or Christian sense. I'm fucking atheist. But evil in the sense of they're bad for mankind. They're bad for harmony amongst all of us. So maybe my way of protesting against it will be to go to all the bookstores and used bookstores I can find and buying as many Qurans and Hadith as possible and burning the shit out of them. I'm gonna do my best to eliminate as many of those books that I think are perpetuating an evil among us. Again, not an evil in the biblical sense, but so yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you feel the frustration when shit like that happens and you see the bullshit apologetics that are being thrown around? Oh, well, they deserve it because of foreign policy, or yeah, you've got freedom of speech and we respect that as long as you don't offend us. It's like fucking taking someone out for dinner and telling them you can order whatever the fuck you want as long as you don't take the fish, because I really don't like the fish and I'll fucking kill you if you do. I mean, I'd like to give credit to intelligence and to reason, but when that's the kind of discourse that we're hearing right now. I've read up on the media in France and what's being said about it around here, and I mean, I'm not thinking about what the media is saying. I'm thinking about the bigger picture. People were killed because of their work around caricatures of Muhammad. And some people went in and killed them because of it. We've seen that before. We've seen that, in Denmark. We've seen that with Theo Van Gogh. We've seen that with many artists and authors and activists and journalists. And every time we're told, oh, don't worry, if they did that, they're not true Muslim. It's not 1.5 billion people that just went into Charlie Hebdo and fucking killed them. No, you're right. It's not all Muslims. But the portion of Muslims that do perpetrate those acts, and then the bigger concentric circle of Muslims that won't perpetrate them, but do understand, yeah, I can see why you'd kill a fucking cartoonist because he drew Muhammad. I mean, I'm not going to do it, but I can see why somebody would. Well, those people did not come up with those ideas just out of fucking thin air. They didn't pick up those ideas by being atheists. They picked up those ideas because their holy book is telling them if anybody insults your religion or the prophet, kill the fuck out of him. And it's, passages can be interpreted in so many ways. And yeah, you don't speak Arabic, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fuck you. I can read a translation as well as the next guy. And there's actually a pretty cool website. It's Violence in the Quran, or the Religion of Peace.org or something like that. And they list all the verses in the Quran that talk about rape, slavery, sexual slavery, fucking murder, infanticide, fucking, they're all listed there. I mean, anyways, um, I just want to again reiterate my sympathy to the families of the victims, and yeah, let me know what you guys think.